Hey there, Jennifer Delatorre here, creator founder of Nice Girls Finish Last. Thanks for checking out my channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hey, good afternoon, ladies. Nice Girl Jen here, creator founder of Nice Girls Finish Last. And I have not spoken about this particular subject for quite some time, but since we are going into a brand new year and so many of you are coming up with new decisions on what you will accomplish for 2018, I wanted to talk about something that the majority of everybody has a problem with, and that is time management. Why is it so hard? Well, I'm going to tell you, first of all, we have so many distractions in our lives, and we have so many people that we interact with that even if we're trying to stick to a schedule, could cause us to fall off track, right? So, and also if there's work that you're doing that you may not necessarily feel like doing, but you're just doing it because you know it has to be done, it's easy to get distracted when somebody comes along and calls you or asks you out to lunch or whatnot. So I'm going to give you a little bit of an outline here so that you can use this going into the new year and actually be able to get things done. Now, yes, I'm not saying that every little thing that you have on your to-do list, let's say you had like 50, you're going to be able to accomplish all in one day, but you will actually have a system in place to help keep you on track and to help get all of those things done that you want to get done for the new year and not waste any more time. Now, first of all, I am a big believer in systems, especially when it comes to your business. Creating systems in my first real business was what got me to be able to stay home with my kids and have someone manage it when the baby was born. And without systems, big companies like McDonald's and Walmart and all of these places would not be able to run efficiently if they didn't have systems in place. And systems that are simple and easy to follow for anybody that you bring on board to help you with your business. So if you're catching the replay, say hello. If you're joining live, say hi. Don't be shy and don't be afraid to give me some likes on the video. I appreciate it. So here we go. So first of all, systems, if you don't already know, stands for save yourself time, energy, and money. All right. So when you are not acting productively, you know what happens? You actually lose out on money. So you may not see that, but more money that you could have brought in from the customers, from your leads, from clients, you were unable to do because you were working on the wrong things. There's a difference between working in your business, which is like what an employee would do, and there's a difference between working on your business. And when you have to have time scheduled to work on your business in order for it to grow, in order for you to come up with new strategies and new ways to bring in sales, either for the holiday or new promotion or downtime. You need to be able to work on your business. Working in your business and working in your business all the time is just doing the day-to-day tasks. And so that kind of just means that you left a job to now you bought yourself a job because that's what you're doing. You need to be able to schedule some time to work on it and to be able to grow. So let me give you a couple of things that you can do. Start figuring it out now. First of all, what I like to do is sit down and think about every little thing that I have to get done on a day-to-day and weekly basis and even monthly basis. Look at all of it and be realistic. Even if not all of it is actual business stuff, maybe some of it's personal stuff. So if you're a mom and you've got to pick up your kids from school, you have to consider that that's in the schedule as well. So everything, be realistic, because if you're not and you leave out very important things that take up time, then your whole schedule will go to whack and you will not be as efficient as you should be. And so first of all, write everything that needs to get done on a regular basis. Then what you need to do is schedule days of the week for them. Not everything has to be done every single day. And I've posted recently that you should never be going with the flow. If you are going with the flow in business, you will soon have no business. Or you may be thinking, Jen, I really don't, because I'm not getting any customers, I'm not getting any recruits, I'm not getting clients. So then you know what I'm talking about. So for example, days of the week, let's say you want to schedule calls with prospects. You don't have to do them every time you speak to someone. You can have certain days of the week where you do them. So for example, Mondays will be the day that you speak to people. Maybe Fridays are the day that you schedule those calls with people. Maybe Thursdays are the days that you're open to do meetings. And then you don't break that schedule. So make sure that you stick with it. Just because someone's not available this Monday doesn't mean you can't now schedule them for next Monday. And if they tell you, well, okay, I know Monday's the only time you have free to talk, but I'm always busy on Monday, I would still not break my schedule. Why? Because if they really wanted to speak to you about what you had to offer, they will move some things around and speak to you on Monday. And if they don't, it's kind of like a way for you to qualify that they may not be the right fit and move along. You want serious people on board, serious people that want to buy from you, serious people that want to join you, and so on. So pick days of the week. Third thing you want to do is pick the times and a time frame. And then you have to be strict with it. So if every Sunday night between 7 and 8 is when you've scheduled your time to create and write emails for the whole week, and you schedule out your emails for the week, then make sure you do that in that time. Don't say, well, I'll just, you know what, I could just do it at 8 instead. I could just do it at 9 instead. Pretty soon you're like, hey, I'll do it at 10. Then you don't, you're tired. Now Monday morning comes around and you've got to do all the emails now, and you're now overlapping into the next day. So make sure you're strict with your schedule. Also, let's say that you want to do Tuesday mornings for something personal like working out. Then if you have to leave your home at 7 a.m. to work out and somebody calls you and wants to talk about nothing that's important, nothing that you can put off, and you sit there on the phone with them, you're wasting time into your gym time and working out. And it may not seem like a big deal, but that carries over and has a snowball effect for every other thing that you do for the rest of the day. So be strict with your schedule. And what Nice Girls would like to do is accommodate everybody and to make them feel good, meanwhile putting themselves last. And so don't do that. You should not feel bad for having a schedule, because think about this for a second. Yes, you can make your own schedule for business and your personal life, but let's just say you were at a job. Okay, if somebody called you up at a certain time when you're supposed to be punched in and working, well, you have to tell them, sorry, I'll have to catch you later. And do you feel bad about it? No, because you have to, make sure you don't get in trouble or get fired from your boss. So same thing with your business. You should not feel guilty for saying, hey, actually, I have to do this right now. We'll have to speak later. So be stingy with your time and don't get off subject. Don't let your mind wander. If you've scheduled an hour to do nothing but phone calls, then don't get off track by scrolling Facebook. Don't get off track by looking up YouTube videos. Don't get off track by saying, forget it. I'll just meet my friend over here for lunch because you know what? I deserve it. Well, you may very well deserve it, but then how the rest of your day is going to go and the rest of your week's going to go is going to start to turn into chaos. And that's an important thing for me to bring up, is that when you don't have a schedule and you don't have a system in place that you stick to, then you end up having nothing but chaos in your life, and there's no order of how things happen, and there's definitely no consistency. So if you are depending on your business to bring in money to feed your family, to buy clothes and toiletries, to pay the rent and all of that, you have to have consistency in your business. If you don't, you're on a nonstop hustle and grind, and that gets old real quick. So put systems in place, follow these few steps for you. Actually go in 2018 with a game plan. If you did not already watch my previous live on New Year, New Me, yeah, right? Definitely catch that. I go over 10 points of wisdom for you and things to consider about yourself and how you interact with others around you. And make sure that you actually make 2018 different and much better. And I wish you all much success.